Hello everyone. Today we are going to make a mandala with a couple of ladybugs. So let me tell you what materials we will be needing for this class. First of all, we will be needing a protractor. Next, a compass. I'm using this compass, but you can use a regular compass that you have. Next, you will be needing a ruler and a 0.5 lead pencil. The reason why I'm telling you about a 0.5 lead pencil and not a 0.7 or 0.9, because 0.5 is the thinnest line that it will be making. So that is more convenient to us rather than a normal pencil or a 0.7 or 0.9 lead pencil. Okay, we'll start by making the mandala mat first, and then we'll add details on the mandala. We'll make the designs. So over here I make sure that I have at least 10 centimeter line sideways and vertically as well. And then sideways I make 10 centimeter line here and mark at 5 centimeter. Next you will mark at 5 centimeter, 4.1 centimeter, 4 centimeter, 3 centimeter, 2 centimeter and 1. I'll write it down for you over here as well so that you can see and refer to it while making this line and marking the line segments. Next, take masking tape, rub it over your cloth and place it over here so that we do not make a hole while making the lines with this compass. Now take the line segment into the radius of the compass and make circle passing through these points. Once you are done with the circles, remove this masking tape here. Now carefully place the protractor with its 0 mark at 5 centimeter point and mark the points at every degree, starting from 0 to 180 degrees, and you will do the same for the other side as well. Now connect the line from this point to the other point, passing through the center. Do the same for all these points over here. Make sure that the line intersects at the center from where we make the circles. Now we'll start making the design. Over here make a drop and a dot, and in the next circle I'll make a design like this, inverted U-shaped, covering 3 lines over here. Use these 3 lines for making this design and move to the next part over here. Like this, complete this circle carefully. Use a pencil to do this, and later on we'll outline it using a black gel pen. Now for the next design, I'm making a leaf. This comprises of 2 blocks over here. Make sure that the center part of the leaf is the center part of the block as well. Next, add double line over here. Next over here you make another leaf like this, add double line to it, and inside it you make this design. I have made this leaf using 2 blocks, and next I leave a little bit of space, that is leaving out the tip of the previous flower, the previous petal of the previous circular line, and then I again make this design. This way, by adding this space in between, continue making this design all over. Next, over here, make a leaf in between the space that is there in between those earlier leaves, and make a double line here and a circle in the middle and a leaf at the center and one on either side of it. This way we make another leaf next to it like this, leaving out the space for the pointed part of the leaf from the previous circle. Now similarly, go ahead and make these patterns all over the circles. Now we are done with the sketch for the mandala. Now we'll make the line for the ladybug, and we'll make the ladybug over here. Make a semicircle like this and join them this way, making the red part of the bug, and a semicircle over here joining these two wings. Add its head and antenna over here. Similarly, make another ladybug pointing towards a different direction. Now over here I am going to add a line in lettering. I make these 2 lines. The second line is for the length of the small alphabets. I write live a little over here. I'm writing it in calligraphy, but you can also write it simply or in a calligraphy style that you are familiar with. So we are done with the sketch, and now we'll start outlining this using a black gel pen, or if you have a micron pen of number 8, outline the mandala over here. Once you're done outlining the mandala, outline the ladybug over here and the text that we have at the top. Next, on the wavy line, you add dotted lines using your gel pen like this and make small circles for the polka dots on the body of ladybug. Now we'll start filling up the spaces that we have in the mandala. Starting from the center, this entire circle will be in black color. Now in the next circle, we'll add color at the base of the circle so that the design that we made, the flowery look, stands out over here. Now over here, add this kind of design and fill color at the base of this thing here as well. I zoomed into the picture so that you can see clearly what I'm doing over here. I'm filling up this area and adding this kind of line here. A line and a dot on each petal that is present inside this shape. Now once you're done with the mandala, using the same black pen, color these letters over here, the broader part of this letter. Using the same black gel pen, color the black areas of the ladybug, that is the antennas, the head and the inner part of the circle. Next over here, I'm mixing crimson color with scarlet lake and creating this bright red color for the ladybug's body and painting it using watercolors. Make sure that the mixture is dark enough and not watery. It should be in dark tone. That is less water, more pigment. And that's it. We are done with our picture.